True.
So maybe
He's
this is the way to go, the hunch.
He's on to the comfortable way to sit.
Eric, by the way, who did have pants, he found some corduroys. He just
Good.
wanted to let me know. I'm glad, because
Good, we're happy for him.
you having no more pants.
Now, Stephon Lasmy's got 10 points here in the contest. Late season call-up by the Miami Heat. He might have a chance to make this roster. 11 points in a game now.
I got an email, too, from Beach Bum. He says, don't forget about Marcus Banks as the Heat point guard. I've already forgotten.
Good point.
Well, I've forgotten about that.
There's a guy that's
There's a reason that I'm not talking about Marcus Banks as the
Well,
Heat point
the
guard.
Heat doesn't need a score-first point guard. They need somebody that can get everybody involved in the game. And if his shots are there, obviously you take them, but they don't need a guy who has a scoring mentality from the point guard.
Right.
And that's a guy that's been given a chance by 4 teams, hasn't he? Marcus
Well,
Banks?
there's a reason sometimes that you've been on that many teams in such a short period of time. To me,
Yeah, right.
You would get it through your head that maybe there's something with your game that is wrong, not necessarily the teams. As Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez dominating here today. How about that? 18 points now in the contest for Brook Lopez.
Where's the fundamentals of boxing out on a guy shooting the free throw?
You could ask that in a variety of questions here at Summer League. Is
Anthony Morrow again
with another three. This has been a tough game. 75-74, New Jersey. Just over 5 minutes to go in the contest.
For some reason, both teams want to win this thing badly.
When it comes down to a lot of guys, are you one of those guys that love to be on the New Jersey Turnpike, or you want to be on South Beach?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be on South Beach.
Yeah. I don't think there's any question about that.
Could we go right now? Sure, I'd like to be on Maitland Avenue, for God's sake.
Why don't they hold these in South Beach?
Huh?
I'd love to go down to South Beach for summer.
No, you can't hold this in South Beach because no GMs and presidents will show up.
No, it'll be at the game.
No players.
How do they have it in Las Vegas?
Yeah, that's true.
Believe me, when we went out in Las Vegas, it was hard to get me to go to the games. I had a couple of coaches.
They couldn't find you.
Where they knew where to find me. It was either at the bar or the blackjack table.
There's my steal of the draft
two
again.
options.
Good penetration off the high pick and roll all the way to the basket.
15 now in the contest for Mario Chalmers. Here's Will Conroy.
Good defense. Good defense.
He does. He looks good in 2 games, Nick.
Yeah.
Kasib Powell in the
That's a
basket.
goaltend.
Blocked by Sean Williams, but it is going to be a goal.
Now, is it interesting to you guys that Kasib Powell's jersey has turned a shade of pink?
I did notice that.
Now, this happened last year to the Heat, too, when they came in for Summer League. Some of their guys, their jerseys started to turn a little pink.
So they're washing them with some sort of red towel.
Apparently
maybe.
a red sock got caught in the wash.
Oh, that's not Sid. Sid's not responsible for that.
Well, it might be Jason Rivera. Well,
gotcha.
we don't want to say anything about Jason. Because
You see how big that guy's gotten now? You don't want to
I can remember
you don't wanna
Jason
take that
days,
guy off.
my playing days here, just the young guy just running around the locker room. I used to tell him, hey, wipe your nose.
Well, now, you know what happens
Just a little
now?
guy.
Now we're at the RDV Sportsplex, and a big box came in the mailroom the other day, and a big label across it said Andro.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's all about. All it says is Andro. To JR. That's all it said.
We assume it's him, but we don't know that. I don't want to ask him about it because I don't want to chair over the.
He actually just threatened to break us.
He just
looked down there and said, "I will break you. I will break you right in half." He's actually going into the training room right now to go get a steel chair.
Wow.
He's going to get a steel chair.
Well, they said
up here.
Jason Rivera is going to play the Hulk in Incredible Hulk 3. They're not even going to go with the animated. They're just going to go with him.
And they don't. Apparently, it's going to be the first Oh, he's coming up.
Oh my!
He's on his way up.
We are going to be tossed
Somebody
right on the
lock
center
that.
court.
Where's Shaq's bodyguard when I need him?
Oh my! Can we get him up here?
Shaq's bodyguard? Because
Yeah.
Jason's about to come up here and throw me off this perch. That's not going to be good at all for
my
anybody. Who's
goodness.
under us? Because they're about to get a 5'7", 165 guy right on top of them. Then Dante's going to fall.
I'm nervous. Is there any
Not
chance
gonna
he'll think it's Justin and just go after him?
I'm going to say it was Justin. It was the guy with the sideburns did it, not me.
He just did 15 push-ups and then ran up the steps. He's coming up.
Well, the push-ups weren't necessarily necessary.
Well, he just wanted to be even bigger when he got up here.
I did some push-ups before I went on the air today.
The only saving grace we have is that workout class in the back. He may stop. He may
just
stop
get
there
a
and join
workout
it.
in?
He may decide to get a quick run in.
Sean Williams decided I want to dunk on Beasley while he's not looking. Beasley thought it was funny. 78-75, Miami with a slim 3-point advantage here. 4:22 left to go in the ballgame.
You're right about that limp. That is a 1 for 13 limp.
Don't you think?
That's not a. There's nothing wrong with that guy's knee.
I got a summer league limp working right now. My tongue.
Nice pass down low to David.
Jason's here.
Mercy.
Heads up, everybody.
Oh,
Look out.
man.
Did you say, Holy cow. He just broke 3 of my vertebrae.
That does hurt.
He just broke 3 of my vertebrae.
You talk about hands like bricks.
All he did was touch me on the back, and I just
Holy
lost my
cow.
4th, 5th, and 6th vertebrae. Holy smoke. Good thing there's no Johnny didn't get that on video.
Just
because,
pour water on me. Help me regain
wow.
consciousness.
That hurt.
Michael Beasley with a nice strong move to the basket to get to the line for 2 free throws.
It's a good thing Nick's paying attention. Because Jason just came up here and ate my eyeball. He just grabbed it right out of my skull and ate it. Good Lord.
Jason's bigger now than he was last week. Just last week.
Well, the shipment just came in today.
Oh, I gotcha.
The shipment came in today.
But is he even mixing it with anything, or is he just digging with his bare hands and shoveling it in his mouth?
Sometimes he likes to just eat the powder.
I don't know how he's doing
He just
that.
takes it in 2 handfuls, 2 quick handfuls at a time.
Just happening instantly.
Yeah.
4 minutes to go here in this one. We got a good game. The Miami Heat regain the lead, 80-75. Couple of free throws there by Michael Beasley.
Fans, don't forget the next game, Orlando Magic, Oklahoma City Thundercats. And also don't forget to log on to our site, dginternetshow.com. That's dginternetshow.com.
80-77. Miami Heat up by 3 with the basketball. Here goes Mario Chalmers with the rock. And he finds Anthony Morrow for another 3. Now, how many times do you leave this guy open before you realize he can knock down that
The problem starts at the defending the pick and roll. When your big man steps out and he's stepping in front of the guard so the guard can't recover, and he's stuck outside. The big man is rolling to the basket. When your big man is stuck outside, no one can pick him up. If someone picks him up, you got to leave your corners wide open, and that's what's happening every time.
Hey, guys, I just got a scoop. Johnny, can you go ahead and pan by the door there real quick? I know Kevin Durant has his jersey on. I just got the scoop. He is playing in the second game against the Magic.
What a treat.
Kevin Durant will be playing in the second game for the Oklahoma City Thundercats. So it actually will be Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City basketball team will be facing the Magic.
That's exactly what we're going to call them, too. Another basket there by Kasib Powell. He's put together a pretty decent game here, 13 points, with his pink jersey on there.
Jason Rivera just ate a tire.
Did he really?
An actual tire. I can see him down the hall there. It was one of those Bigfoot tires, too.
Jeez.
That's just unbelievable.
Oh,
wow, Brooke Lopez
there.
missed a bunny.
A little bit too much under the basket. He's under the backboard shooting that shot.
Right when I walked in, he was ripping phone books in half.
Here's where the play side. How do these guys defend this pick and roll?
They've been eating it
If
up.
Lopez steps out too far, his man rolls to the basket. That wasn't a pick and roll right there.
Well, Chalmers just decided I'm just going to go ahead and take this one by myself.
He's going to go ahead and take CDR to the basket. Well, he beat Derrick Rose yesterday, and he's going to beat Chris Douglas-Roberts today. Going through that entire Memphis ball club. 2:19 to go, 85-77 is the score. Miami Heat lead this one by 8.
There's a good question, Dante. This is a good question from, I don't even know how to say this person's name. Saruba?
Okay.
Oh, no, it's John Jackson out of Cupertino.
That is tough to say.
Well, I was trying to go. Sometimes I don't like to go by the body of the email because they're all lies.
Gotcha.
But I'm just going to go with it. Who's the best basketball duo out of the following?
Okay.
Shaq and Kobe,
Gotcha.
Dante and Galante,
Good.
Eddie Cheeseburger Curry, and Zach Fatman Randolph,
Not a good combo.
or just Golubovich. I think, and you know what? He says he brings up a good point. He brings up a good point. He says, I told my friends that Eddie Curry would just eat everybody else and